Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Noors Kitchen Connection. I hope you all are fine and doing good. Today I'll be sharing a very easy recipe of two basic snacks that are usually used in the month of Ramzan, which we usually make it and freeze it ahead so that they are easy to be used whenever we want. These are vegetable chicken spring rolls and minced meat samosas. These are very traditional dishes, snacks used, kids' favorite. So I hope you will like the recipes. So let's start making this delicious recipes. First of all, I'll start making chicken vegetable rolls. First of all, I have taken 2 tablespoons of oil. Add 1 complete chicken breast that I've cut it into cubes, washed and rinsed, of course, nicely. Once I add the chicken to it, keep the heat medium to low. And now I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, mix all these well until the chicken turns into whitish and leave all its juices. Once it leaves all its juices, it will turn whitish like this, and look how I haven't added any water, so it's all the juices the chicken has excluded out. Now at this point I've added 1 teaspoon of salt, or you can add salt according to your taste, and 1 teaspoon of red chili powder. Add it to the chicken, and I've added 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black peppers. These are optional if you want, otherwise it has a very nice taste and fragrance in it. Once we add the 1 teaspoon of black pepper, we will be mixing it well. And we'll let it cool. Once it is cool, we'll shred it nicely like this. All the chicken I've shredded like this. Now at this point I've added 1 finely cut cabbage. Add the cabbage to the chicken. And 2 carrots finely grated like this. Remember that once we add the carrots and the cabbage or all the vegetable, we are not going to overcook it. We will just mix it and leave the vegetables as crunchy as we can, because it will be soggy if they are cooked more. Once for 5 minutes it is a little bit softened, we'll be adding some soy sauce. I've added 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, but be careful while adding the soy sauce because it is salted, and once you can check the salt, or you can add salt according to your taste because soy sauce is salted too. And now I've added 1 cup of sweet corn. Once we add the sweet corn, we'll mix it further and we'll turn off the flame. Sprinkle a little bit of soy sauce on top of it and 1 teaspoon of chicken powder. Mix all these ingredients and turn off the flame and let it cool. And finally we'll sprinkle some freshly ground black pepper, which will enhance the fragrance of these spring rolls. Because we have added vegetables, we have to add some fragrance to it. So that's it. We'll mix it nicely. Look how nice, fresh and colorful the filling is. It is so healthy, it's so nourishing, and your friends and family will definitely love it. So do prepare it and enjoy it as a snack of all time. Once it is mixed, we will let it cool, and then look how tempting it is. Now with this filling, we'll be preparing the delicious chicken vegetable spring rolls. So now they are well cooled, nicely done. The vegetables are crunchy, we haven't made it soggy. Now I've taken the spring roll strips, add an appropriate amount of this filling into the strips, and in this oblong manner we'll turn the sides on each side and make a roll of it. In order to seal it, we'll prepare some flour and water mixture and seal the rolls like this. Once they are done, we'll prepare the rolls and line it with a plastic sheets and freeze it so that we can use whenever we want. Now let's make samosas of minced meat. For that I have taken 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 onions nicely and finely cut it into cubes, 1 kg of minced meat finely washed and rinsed, so we'll be preparing and mixing it nicely. It will turn its color into whitish like this. At this point we'll be adding some seasoning, one teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of salt, or you can add salt according to your taste, and then 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Finely mixed all these ingredients along with the minced meat. We'll be mixing all the juices of the onions and the minced meat will be nicely evaporated. And once all the juices are well evaporated, our minced meat is almost ready. We'll turn off the flame. At this point, it is almost done. Look how granular it is. Once it is done and prepared like this, we will let it cool and keep it aside. Finally, we'll garnish it with some green chilies and freshly cutted coriander. The final look of the minced meat should be like this, without any water left. So once it is done, we'll add coriander and green chilies to it. It is well cooled. At this point, it is ready so that we can make and fill all the samosas with the same spring roll strips that I've prepared this spring rolls with. But the difference is that we've cut the rectangular strips for spring rolls into half sheets, because the size of the samosa is small, but it depends upon you. If you want to keep the big samosas, it's totally optional. So here the samosas are ready to be freezed. Layer them with the plastic lines and then freeze them and use it as you want. So see you in another good recipe. Till then, take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. Allah Hafiz.